What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight. Alright, we're coming back to Pearl Jam. Yes, indeed. Pearl Jam fans, feeling you. Come on now. Here we go. This is a request from Larry Todaro. Larry wanted to see me react to this song from Pearl Jam called The End. Now, as far as I know, to the best of my knowledge, I've never heard this song before. This does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a chance I might have heard it. So, when I start playing the song, if I suddenly go, oh, wait a minute, time out, I have heard this before, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm going to be honest with you guys. This was posted by... What? Noorockable? Noorockable. Noorockable. Sure, why not? And the video has 342,090 views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Pearl Jam, The End, with, it's apparently a lyric video. Yeah, we'll see about that. Sometimes lyrics are there, sometimes they're not. We'll see. We'll see. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
What were all those dreams we shared those many years ago? What were all those plans we made now left beside the road? Behind us in the road.
Good resolution there. That was nice.
More than friends, I always pledge, 'cause friends they come and go.
Okay.
People change, as does everything. I wanted to grow old. I just want to grow old.
Nice resolution. The resolution in those lyrics is really well done. You have this constant movement of the note. So, ba da 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 da, and then it goes da 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 da, and it just keeps going down, right? And then but here's the thing, on the last line, let me back it up a little bit. So, I don't even know if I'm going to sing this right. So, more than friends I've always pledged, 'cause friends, they come and go. People change, as does everything. I wanted to grow old. Now, here's the thing. This last line, instead of going down like it has been constantly doing, this one resolves back up to the root, where it all started on that root note. It goes up. That's a great way to resolve, because you always want to try. I mean, it's not important. You don't have to. This is not a necessity, okay? This is not like make or break, live or die. But if you're able to transition, so you have this phrase, right? This phrase, and that's what this is. This chorus is a phrase. So actually, that's actually two phrases. So, more than friends, I always pledge, 'cause friends, they come and go. That's one phrase. People change, this is everything. I want to grow old. That's the second phrase. Now on that, but here's the thing. They didn't end there. They ended on this third line, this last line, where it went back up and finished where it started. Very intelligent. Very intelligent. And that's why it feels... You can't describe it any other way. It just feels good. It feels good how it ends. It makes sense. And it leaves you with this feeling of, yeah, that's why. The whole reason you're feeling that feeling of, oh, thank goodness. Yeah, thank goodness, because it resolved where it started. Very smart. Very, very smart. I don't know who wrote this. I don't know who wrote the chord progressions in this, but very intelligent.
Oh, slide on next to me.
Okay.
I'm just a human being.
Ooh.
I will take the
augmented.
blame, but just the same, this is not me. You see, believe I'm better than this. Don't leave me so cold. I'm buried beneath the stone. I just want to hold on and know I'm worth your love. And no, I don't think there's such a thing.
Okay, now there is an example of not resolving back to where the original root note. Now, you feel the difference? It didn't feel as, what's the word? Comfortable. I guess it's a good way to put it. It didn't feel like, it felt like you're reading a book, right? So you're sitting here reading a book, and you just left the book open. You just put the book down, you left it open, right? Where's the closure? You feel it, right? It doesn't feel bad. It's not like you're sitting there going, oh, that doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel good. No, it still feels good. It just, there's no finality there. There's no ending point. There's no closure. So, I mean, it's okay to do it like that. It's perfectly fine. I mean, it's perfectly fine not to have that resolution back on the root. You don't have to have it, but you can feel the difference now, right? When it resolves back to the root, and when it doesn't resolve back to the root, you can now feel that difference, right? The good news, the good thing about not resolving on the root is it does leave you with that sense of anticipation of what's coming next. Are they going to resolve? Are they going to close it? Are we going to have that finality? It leaves you with that feeling of anticipation, so you want to know what's coming next. So that's smart too. They're both smart. One from a feeling and one from a selling. You know, one feels good, one sells well. So take that for what it's worth. Anyway, let's keep going here.
It's my fault now, I've been caught a sickness in my bones. How it pains to leave you here with the kids on your own. Just don't let me go.
There's the root note.
Help me see myself, 'cause I can no longer tell.
Love that augmented.
Looking out from the inside of the bottom of a well. It's hell, yeah. No one hears before I disappear. Whisper in my ear. Give me something to echo in my unknown future. Seal, my dear, the end comes near. I'm here, but not much longer.
Ah! It's just gonna leave you hanging like that? Oh, that's rude. That's rude. Oh, no, that was good. That from a, oh, wow. Okay. Impressive note selection on the vocals. Very impressive. Whoever came up with the chordal structures and the note selection, whoever wrote the song, not the lyrics, but whoever wrote the song, the melody, the chords, the counter melodies, whoever wrote that, outstanding job. Outstanding job. Well, there you go, folks. That was Pearl Jam with The End. This was a request from Larry Todaro. Okay. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give that an 8.2. Yep, 8.2. I feel good with that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
This was a simple song, boy. You talk about simple. Vocals and guitar, and not even multiple guitar layers, just a single guitar. It makes me wonder, look, I know it says Pearl Jam, but I know in the past Eddie Vedder has done songs by himself. For some reason it gets labeled as Pearl Jam, and it's Eddie Vedder doing the vocals and the guitar. I wonder if this is one of those situations, because I only heard the one guitar and Eddie singing. That's it. Okay. I'm going to assume that's the case. Okay? I'm going to assume that's the case. That being the case, great guitar work. I know Eddie Vedder does not get the credit he deserves for his guitar playing, man. He really doesn't, especially acoustic. This wasn't so much strumming. This was more of a classical style of playing where he's using his fingers kind of like a bass player would, but it more like a flamenco guitar. Like he's using his thumb to hit the bottom string and his other 4 stitches to play the other 5. So, well, technically thumb actually plays the E and the A string, technically. The E and the A are both covered by the thumb. And then the other 4 fingers play the other 4 strings. Usually, with people with good playing discipline, 1 finger assigned to each string in general. Now, obviously, if you're playing more than 1 note on the same string, another finger will jump in with it. But you usually have, okay, so your thumb covers your E and your A. For those of you that know how to play guitar, see if I'm right about this. Thumb covers E and A, index finger covers your D string, middle finger covers your G, your ring finger covers your B, and your pinky covers your E. Typically, that's how it's supposed to be. Of course, fingers can roam to back up the other finger, so, but that's technically how, if I'm not mistaken, that's how classical guitar is taught. So, great picking, great finger picking on this. Vocal performance, a very soft voice on this. Like, not thin, not weak, but a soft voice on this, which, very fitting of the song. There were points where he did project and support a little bit more, which added to those dynamics, which was nice. Little volume swells here and there. What impressed me most about this song was the flow of the notes going into the transitions from point to point, and more importantly than that, the resolutions of each phrase. Especially in the first couple verses, there was the point where it went up, and then it came down, and then it came back up a little bit, and then went back down a little bit further, and then it had that last line where it would come back up to where it started. Man, that felt good. That felt so good. That felt so right. There was that closure. Okay, verse 1 is done, written, finished, wrapped up and in the books. Moving on to the next verse, and it did that each time. The choruses didn't have that. The choruses had those resolutions where it left it open, and it left it with that feeling of anticipation, like what's coming next. Now here's, I think, why I was so thrown off. Usually, if you look at a lot of songs, it's the other way around. Verses will usually resolve with that feeling of anticipation, that open book. Oh, what's coming next? What's coming next? And choruses are left to bring about with the closure. That's typically, I would say a good 80 to 85% of songs are. Now, what they did is they flipped the script and they inverted it. So choruses left things open, verses had the closure. It was different. I liked it. It threw me off, and it made me really think, oh my gosh, where's this coming from? What's happening here? And not in an unpleasant way at all. It was actually really cool. Is this song my cup of tea? No, this is not my cup of tea. But having said that, I did enjoy it. Now, would I listen to this again? I wouldn't go looking for it, but if it came on the station, if it came on and I was driving on Buddy's car or whatever, and this song came on, I would not reach to push the next button. I wouldn't skip ahead. I would listen to this again, absolutely. I won't go looking for it, but I wouldn't turn it off either. This was a very pleasant and pleasing song. So yeah, 8.2 I feel is very appropriate for it. 8.2, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, then I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you did enjoy the show and you would like to see more videos like this, feel free to join the fan base by clicking on that button down there. Yeah, you know the button I'm talking about. Click on that button, join the fan base, and become one of us. Now, for whatever reason, if you don't feel like clicking on that button, that's okay. I still respect you. Also, if you did enjoy the video, please feel free to give the video a thumbs up. It'll do me a world of good and it will do you absolutely no harm whatsoever. Finally, if you guys do join the fan base, you will find a bell down there that you can click on. By clicking on that bell, it'll keep you up to date on everything happening with this channel, including when new content gets dropped. So, if you want to stay in the know, click on the bell and you'll stay in the know. Well, that's going to do it for tonight, folks. Until next time, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.